Yeah, mate, he says. And he's lovely. He's lovely. Got a lovely little... He's a fluffy geezer. But he's just recording it, really? Why are you recording this and not them over there? What's wrong with her? She's quite nice to record. But then what about him? Why are you recording them and not something else around here? You're just here today, that's what you're doing. Alright. Now listen, I unfortunately have made the mistake of paying towards your behaviours. I pay you. I want to know what on earth I've paid for. Why have I paid for someone to come here and record this lot? Can you tell me? You're not going to be answering my questions. They don't like answering questions. They like asking them. They love asking the questions, don't they? But when you've got any difficult questions, no comment. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. We're just here filming. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is very suspicious behaviour. Do you think this is suspicious behaviour, guys? It's very suspicious. So suspicious that if any one of these people, especially my friends, would kind of dress up like you and do this, I'd be really concerned about them. It's like, what are you doing? What are you actually being paid for? From our money, you're being paid to spy on us by the people who are trying to take away our rights. Right? Am I right? Would you think that's an accurate description? What's going on? You're spying on us, aren't you? I mean, seriously, you are spying on us. Can I stand in front of your camera, or would that be interfering with police business? How about if I stand here? Maybe I can get on the... And by the way, we can actually demand the footage, which is very good for my YouTube, straight from the police camera. I mean, seriously, what is going on with you? I know you're saying you're just here, but what I know, and I know one of the excuses the police say when I ask them difficult questions is, we're not paid to think. I know, but you can, even if you're not paid to do something. I'm not paid to eat, but I do it. Nice. I'm also not paid to think, and I do it a lot. So my psychotherapist said. So why are you doing this, sir? Come on, it's a reasonable question. You're meant to be working for us. What on earth are you doing, and why? I know you say you're here just filming, but I mean, why? It must have, you know, I mean, must have surely...
I'll talk to you.
Yes, okay.
We film because it gives the command team who are being fed this footage back in the control room, gives them an accurate picture of what's happening here on the street. And then the reason for us being in the crowd is so that we can sort of keep it real and give them a, you know, what's the mood of the crowd, as it were. So there's nothing sinister.
So you're saying that the reason this guy's filming, nothing sinister about anything. You always film every big gathering of every sort of people, right? Is that right? Do you film every gathering of, like, someone comes here, like, I don't know, do you have people outside St Mary's where she is filming, so making sure that you can send back to control room?
If you're filming so the control room knows what's going on, why aren't you using a streaming camera?
It is a streaming camera. That live streams. That live streams back to the control room.
Yeah. I thought it was, you were taking videos and then walking it back.
It is a live stream. So they would have been watching us now have this conversation, and because sometimes at protests and things like that.
Can I ask?
I'm kind of answering one question, so I'm either answering a question one at a time. It's going to be a bit.
Police aren't necessary here unless
so
Antifa
sometimes
turns
in
up.
protests and things like that, when people are very passionate about a cause and it looks really aggressive, and actually we're on the ground saying no, it's fine. They're just really passionate about their cause.
I don't mind the police being here. It's our security team.
Can I ask? What's going on, do you? So that's why we have police on the ground as well. And in these blue bibs, we deal with protests day in, day out. Particularly myself and the colleagues that I'm posted with. We full time do work protests and work with organisers and things like that.
Can I ask? There's some certain allegations going around that allegations going around from our community that the police are working with Hope Not Hate, which are prided as a far left organisation that go with Antifa as well, and they're sending information. Like at the there was a football lads arena in Birmingham, and one witness saw one Antifa shaking hands with a policeman. And they were exchanging information.
That's not uncommon. That's not uncommon. If we are working with an organiser, and we work with all sorts of organisers, it doesn't mean that we share their viewpoint. It just means that we're working with them.
I just want to make that clear, because there's this notion out there. I just want to make sure whether the allegation that if the police are working with Antifa, I don't want, that would sound really fucking crazy to me. if that's considered true. But
the police are working with a much more sinister organisation called the government. What are you worried about working with Antifa? These guys are policing completely immoral laws, and she will do what she's told.
To give
and they're
you
all at it.
a context of a particular demonstration, for argument's sake, on just last week, we deal with the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign all of the time, and I know their organisers really, really well, and I shook hands with them. But equally, from the Israeli side, I know their organiser really, really well, and shook hands with him on the same day at the same location, because we work. You know, everybody has the democratic right to protest and to demonstrate about their cause, and we are here to safeguard that, and that is all.
We don't want to live in a society where the police are being biased to one side and they're prosecuting the other.
I thought Tommy Robinson was going to be here today. Is there so many police about because he's not Tommy
No, because we know he's in Scotland.
Yeah.
So that's not we know he's in Scotland.
We have a spy.
I'll shake your hand. Have you got a licence for that?
Have I got a licence for shaking your hand?
Have you got an unregistered butter knife on you?
So yeah, that's
that's
the only reason they filmed. Anyway, going back to the original point. But we do tend to film large demonstrations, not necessarily congregations, as you said, you know, like tourist congregations and things like that. No, well, you know,
Right.
but we do have those.
Let me ask you, if I'm Jewish, right? If someone was to say to me, "Gas the Jews, ha ha ha, Zig Heil," yeah? If someone did that, what would you do? Yeah. If I went up to that person, right, and I said, "You give me your details, mate, or I'm gonna kidnap you." Well, just wait. And he gave me his details. Actually, then he wouldn't give me his details, so I took his hands and I put him in some handcuffs I happened to have on me, and I took him into a van, right, and I took him into a cell. You can call it what you like. I just did that. Imagine I just did that. You can call that what you like, but imagine you saw me do that, right? Took him back to my mates, locked him up in a little room, frightened him up a little bit. Yeah, then came out and said, "You've got to come back here in 4 weeks' time. We're going to talk to you about that, and we're going to lock you up for 6 months. I'm going to lock you up with my mates for 6 months." Yeah, if I did that, what would you regard me as? A copper. What would you regard me as? Please answer the question.
I'm not sure.
I'll give you an answer.
I'm not sure.
Psychopathic, dangerous nutcase, right? Perfectly reasonable man, yeah? Because he said gas the Jews and got his dog to do a Zig Heil, right? So, what would you think I was? Reasonable, psychopathic and dangerous, lovely, perfectly normal and okay? Which of those?
To be fair, I think that's a bit too controversial.
Okay, everyone here, if I did that to this man for doing that, would you regard me as a dangerous, crazy man that should be probably taken away and locked up? That he can't deal with someone saying some words with him, whatever they are, right? They would regard me as a psychopath. Therefore, what you are doing is acting like a psychopath on behalf of the police. That's what you are part of, because the law is psychopathic.
I think that's what he wants me to do.
The problem is, right, these far left gangs, these far left protest groups, I know for years, ever since during the late 2000s and throughout the 90s, they've been pressuring the police, like people like you, to take action against people that they deem as hate speech. And it's thanks, but let's be honest, but yeah, of course I know that, but you've got to admit, if it wasn't for those people, you wouldn't be in the position where you would arrest people on certain speech, would you?
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Well,
the police do have to take hate crime seriously.
Well, there is records and evidence of certain far-left groups cooperating with the government and the law. And since you're part of the main branch of the law, if the government makes a certain law of saying, right, we're going to police on speech, you have to act accordingly because you're the lapdogs, basically. You can't protest and say...
When you say that all crime is a hate crime,
Pardon?
when you say that all crime is a hate crime...
Hate crime is a specific term given to...
So if I was to rob a bank, or if I was to, kill someone, would you consider that as like a nice murder? Or a well-meaning robbery?
I know what you're saying, and there is some validity in what you're saying, but the term hate crime is given to specific types of offences.
Yeah, funny.
Why does hate crime apply to speech though?
Pardon?
Why does hate crime apply to speech?
Why does it apply to speech?
Yeah, because speech isn't violent. It's just speech. It's just words.
It needs to be violent. you can.
If there's no violence, there's no crime. Well, there shouldn't be.
That's not true, though, is it?
Well, unless you're like actually advocating for violence. And,
if Count Dracula was saying, right, I'm going to kill, I'm going to find every Jew and gas them, I can understand why you'd be prosecuted. But he said that as just a temporary joke. So if I just say gas the Jews temporarily, I don't mean I'm going to go out there and gas real Jewish citizens of the UK. I'm not going to do that. But there's a fine line.
I think it's making light of something that was a very serious issue, isn't it?
Does the media have an exception to publish the video in full without repercussion?
Pardon?
Several media companies publish the same video in its entirety and use the same language without penalty. Is that allowed in the UK?
I don't know. That's the honest answer. I don't know. If you don't mind, I've got to find my colleague because I haven't seen him for a little while. And I think I've answered quite a lot of questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think personally, this is after her, she wouldn't supposed to see people. It's just, hey guys, I have this distraction. But I think she's persecuted because she has to. Like, what is she supposed to do? This is her job.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a choice. Okay, guys, let me just show you all the people who are here really quickly. And then I'll be live streaming again very soon, so stay tuned, okay? Love you guys. Share this around if you like the video. The policewoman, I have a lot of respect for her. See you later.